So wherever you are, if you're listening good, and make it well. So as I was continuing from Psalm 2, verses 3, 1, 2, 3, I've got to 4. It says, let me start from 3. It says, let us break their bands in pieces and cast away their cords from us. As he who sits in the heavens shall laugh. This is where the laughing is. Because as they plot those things against the preachers, and as I said, the preachers will use this to their advantage and say that we are of God, and even if they are not of God, even if they don't believe in God, it goes in their favor, because people have already accepted them to be of God, and God is the one, over the years, shaping the faith, shaping the institution, preventing people from knowing the things that they need to know, keeping things away from them, and allowing people to see the beauty of it, drawing images. If you go to some of the great temples, you will see images, attractive things, putting nice perfume and incense, flowering the place, giving nice tiles. Any new development that comes, the church is quick to use the invest money that they've got into it, dressing up nice, presenting themselves in such a way that the human mind that always embraces the first thing that the eyesight fall upon will sort of get caught up into that situation. And exactly that's what I call witchery. The witchery word, as you find witchery in the Bible, in the dictionary, you see the meaning clearly. Magical approach, but they don't seem to let the people believe that is what the idea is. The idea presented makes you think that it is a process for you to see that God is a holy, neat, and very gentle person, and holy, and deserve beautiful and nice things. Because even in the Bible from Genesis, between Abel and Cain, Cain's offer was rejected because he used ugly things, nasty things, rotten things. But Abel used the right things and he got there. So from the very beginning, there are certain key things that's really, correct those things. And there is nothing wrong with that. I mean, God definitely created the world with magnificence and accuracy and beauty, and and we can tell from the handiwork. But we also have mud and nasty things in the world as well, and they didn't come from anywhere. But I know in the reading of Christianity or any other book, it suggests that those things are not from God. They are evil and they are defiled and they are unclean, and that is why you cannot attribute that to God and all that. But you see, we believe that we were somehow created from the clay, and in even our normal life, clay and sand are some things that makes us dirty and sometimes make us unclean. The pigs eating clays and eating all these muddy places, and it makes them ugly and dirty, and that's not because of their ugliness, but they said it's because some even accept literally that they are a dirty animal, and that's why they see them as unclean. But those who have also read, like I've read, says that it's because of the spirit that was cast upon them, the evil spirit that makes them unclean. But let's say that aside. If we want to present God or our belief in the beautiful things and using flowers or using any other beauty, any form of beauty or decoration to do that, then in that sense, clay and things that makes us dirty, you can't put clays and all that, just in the temple, unless it's well polished and refined in such a way. They refined it in such a way and they'll put it there. But out of these dirty and these things that we see, that we're able to bring out these beautiful things. So they are not actually, we claim they are dirty, but we have to embrace them as they are. They are there for a purpose. We use them for a purpose. God made them and put them there for that purpose. They may be poison to you at some instance, and sometimes you claim those things are dirty, and you have to depend on them to sort of do something. And when that time comes, you don't see it as dirty, especially claiming sex is dirty. But at the point where that person who is condemning it, is engaging in it, does not claim that it's dirty or it's filthy. It's only if let's say you have your colleague or your partner and you are engaging in it, you see it as clean, and you even see your partner as clean. But let somebody outside it, you begin to see that person as filthy because you've not started to engage in such a thing with such a person. That person becomes filthy, and you think that doesn't make that person filthy. You think of him filthy because you have not blended with that person. You have not seen the need of that thing or that person, so it's filthy. That's a stupid way of thinking. But any open-minded and advanced person, who any grown-up or elderly or grown-up person thinking straight, will not immediately see people and condemn, unless the person is truly crazy and truly not very conscientized, or let's say somebody who his conscience is not up to himself, that he's in need medical attention. Somebody who actually, that's a different thing. Or somebody who truly used dirty things with no meaning to it, because we have people who use these things that we claim to be dirty not for a very good reason. Let's, for instance, he see somebody spitting, he may spit, but because that person is probably not related to you in a sexual way or that kind of thing, you have problem with that. But that person who you have a relations to him, and if you are in the category of where you use mouth to mouth kissing, you've been swallowing that person's saliva, and that person has been swallowing your saliva for how long? Maybe you've been together for 20 years or 10 years or 2 years or even 1 month, and you have swallowed each other's saliva. So when that person spit or you spit, it's okay. And you saw somebody doing the same spitting, that because you haven't engaged in that kind of thing, and it becomes uncomfortable and it makes you feel very bad because it's outside of that doesn't make you right. It doesn't make you or make that person filthy. You understand? But it is something that you naturally see, that it's just normal that you feel within you, but it doesn't give you the right to express it to that person or condemn that person or condemn anybody. In that regards, I'm trying to say here that you cannot just make conclusion, because God created all those things, whether they are filthy or they are not filthy, whether they are dirty or they are not dirty. God created everything. So they may be dirty to you, but not to God. So wherever you got your idea, according to the books, it tells you, it is programmed into your mind that God says that those things are dirty and He doesn't want you to be part of that. And if you are believing it, you go along that line. So what happens if that witchery thing is being used? And I picked the witchery from what some of the, as I said in some of my videos, that witchery thing is like, that is what attracts people. That is what people get attracted to. And it's normal for you to be attracted to nice things, because we advance ourselves with nice things, and we move on with nice things, and we build ourselves in doing nice things to come up, because it's nice to have nice things or to do nice things. It shows our sense of appreciation and progression. We've moved on, and that's how we've moved from horses to cars. It shows our progression, our development. We've developed to certain levels in the stage, and those are the gadgets that reflect our advancement. So it is nice to present that to God. It's not to do that. It's not. There's nothing wrong with that. The manner and the manner by which the problem is the manner by which we sort of make it become, the way we sort of make it become a taboo or a bond or something which is really how things work. But you will end up in a place which have got no beauty that you have got, and yet God's Spirit is right there, because the person's heart may be clean, or that place they have a good character which is more cleaner or makes them more clean and more better than you, with all the beauty and the nice smells that you have got, but yet still everything about you is filthy. That is also something that we have to consider. It may be me, it may be anybody. I may look neat in the body outwardly, but inside me, if I'm crooked and the character is not suitable to the neighbor, as far as he's concerned, that neighbor has his own judgment of me. But I may be very clean and okay inside, that even anybody outside me may condemn or judge me, that I don't care, because at the end of the day, I know what is inside me. It's okay. So my relationship with my God is suitable. It's okay. It's fine. But sometimes you may care, because what is inside you, what you develop inside you, you must have a reason to do everything. a meaning to using, to be around dirty things or anything that you sort of embrace. There must be a meaning to it. That is what I'm trying to suggest in my